Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
So it's away we go then. There's little doubt that Rui Costa will be conductor-in-chief in this lineup.
And you'd want to be conducted by him, wouldn't you?
Well, you would, because he's not the quickest and strongest, and yet his awareness and deft footwork make him the perfect link-up man. He is the creator-in-chief.
Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
That's destined for the flank. That is good alertness. Desai. Probing pass. Rayon couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Seedorf. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. River Plate with the corner, their first. Cleared away. Rayon are looking to go forward now. It's gone out for a throw-in. Good steal, he just read it. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rui Costa. Kimmich. Trossard. Rayon yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Messi. That's good fishing. It's Neymar! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Rayon certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Hakimi. It's Rui Costa. Now it's Trossard. Here's Locatelli. Pings it across. Out of play, and it is a goal kick. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Looking for option. Mbappe! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Throw it. Kimmich. And it's Locatelli. Nicely weighted ball. Knocks it out wide. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And it's hoisted clear. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Now it's Neymar. Rui Costa. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, that's a key interception. Opts for safety. Locatelli. Hakimi. The less said about that pass, the better. And here's Messi. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Van Dijk. Messi. And it's Hakimi. Looking for the run. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van Dijk. To Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. And that signals the end of the first period. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So between them, no goals at all so far.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately. Substitution on the field. Number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And we get things going
Number
again.
17, Gullit.
Well, both sides are eager
Coming
to
on
get
the
going.
field,
Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to
Mbappe.
change. We need
Number
a little more life
22,
in this.
Ronaldinho.
That was not good now.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rayon come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, they could be caught out here. The ball has bounced loose now. Swings it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
River Plate clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Thinks about the shot. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Araki. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Oh, some tackle that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Mbappe. 60 minutes played. River Plate needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Desai kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's another chance! And it's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Neymar. Well, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Trossard. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
River Plate have their second corner now.
Number 8. Seydorf. Coming on the field. Number 13. Kaká. Number 16.
He leaps for it.
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Searching pass he's played there.
River Plate really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
An instinctive delivery. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Little bit of skill has got him away. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, great leap! And that really should have been that.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. He's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
It's their second corner of the game. He's rising! Oh, and that should have been two. One 0 as we head towards the end.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
The most accurate pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Played into space. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, he's been great chance! And he's stuck it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, good-looking ball. That has been so
Added minutes has been indicated.
He's having a hit! Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Dani Olmo, Vieira shows great strength. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that is as far as it goes. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Just a quick announcement.
Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match,
Please
and
watch the screen
deservedly
if
so.
you have a ticket.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Rayon definitely impressed.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Now then, Jim, what can you tell us about the extraordinary Luis Figo?
Well, he's one of Portugal's most decorated players, possibly the best of their so-called golden generation. He was certainly amongst the most elegant and the most stylish. I think in essence, he's a traditional winger whose game is all about beating people to the byline. And
good chance here! And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Ruben Neves. Good offside that time. Totti. And he's intervened well there. Offside again. Cafu is there to clear. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ruben Neves. Figo. That's an imaginative pass. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
well, I think both teams...
Oh, he's having a go!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Maldini spots it and intercepts. Cafu. And it's Ruben Neves. First quarter of an hour gone. Rayong, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Totti. Figo, who is rarely short on confidence. Cross into the box. And it's been hooked away. Oh, that is a nice touch. And this is Figo. And that has been cleared. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. There's the crossfield ball. Neymar might just make this. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Messi. Mbappe chasing after it. Bullet. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Totti. Robson is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Cafu. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Totti. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Figo! Goal, England! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
England are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Van Basten. Stam pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Seedorf makes a move down the right. Messi in acres of space out wide. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Vieira makes the interception. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than
There will
anyone.
be 1 minute added time.
Cafu. Van Basten. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Rayong currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Messi. Number 9, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 11, Bale. Number 22, Ronaldinho.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And they win it back again. And here's Mbappe. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Can he get it through? Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. A vicious ball here. And this is Ronaldo. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that's surely a foul, free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution
So we have
on the
movement
field.
on both benches.
Number 17, Gullit. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Bellingham. Substitution in
He's had a
progress.
fair tumble under that challenge. A heavy challenge. It's run loose here.
Oh, really well played.
He has found a way through. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Rayon are looking to go forward now. That's a cute ball. Can he latch on to this? Cristiano Ronaldo.
Rayon really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Cafu picks it up out wide. Maldini proves too strong, too smart. And he's managed to get free.
That's good play from him.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Van der Sar clearly engaging in mind games here. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
England are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Robson is... That's a foul. No two ways about it. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He is through here. Oh, he's been flattened there. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. Rayon really could have done without this. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
The goal scorer for England after 76 minutes is number 6, Ruben Neves.
England find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's good running with the ball. Thuram with the slide tackle there. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That'll be a throw-in. Odo. Ruben Neves. And it's Figo. Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Ruben Neves. Stam goes sliding in. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Vieira has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former.
Oh, it's fallen loose again! Yes! Just cruising! They are cruising! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
England are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from it. It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's pulled him up for that challenge. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field
has been shown
is
a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off.
Substitutions taking place.
Robson. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Totti. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's hit it long, but astray. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Getting up there! Got to be quick to recover this. Not pretty, but it gets... Big chance! And that's a good finish. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Number 11, Gareth Bale.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. Ruben Neves. And that pass just didn't quite work. So that's it. It is all over. Rayong cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Although
How would you
attendees,
summarise
this
what we've...